Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. Just checking.
How important was it to get that first win out of the way?
Oh, you go.
You know, I think it was really important. I think we had a great training camp week. These guys are ultimate competitors. You know, you go into it and you're a little unsure what to expect, how guys will gel together. But we competed all week. I think we came together. I think we learned a little bit about each other. And, you know, I knew these guys were going to be ready, and I knew the talent level. But you're just never really sure until they get out there and really start moving and playing. And it was a relieving moment when they actually tipped the ball up and we got to go. Because I got a lot of faith in this group. Feels good to get the first one.
Did he have any choice on when the game was played? I know a lot of times the number one seeds or the higher or the lower seeds or the better seeds typically get the later games in the day, but you all with the first game, it just seemed different.
We didn't get much of a choice of anything. I'm not going to crush the TBT right now, but you know, I watched some of the other one seeds play yesterday, and they were playing, you know, church league guys. We went out there and played. You know, 3 of those guys started in the ACC at a 5-man that was a starter at Ole Miss, and we just beat a good team. And we played well, but you know, I'm watching some of these games, and some guys got some easier ones. I think us getting to play early today and late tomorrow does help us. We just got to rest, recover, and as part of our game plan, we got to make sure we're spreading minutes out and making sure all these guys are fresh, especially for that ending.
Jay, what did it mean to you to be able to come back here and have this moment? I know this is something you've been looking forward to for a minute. Just take us through what today was like for you.
I mean, it was everything for me to go out there and put on the Ville jersey. I mean, everybody knows the situation with me back in junior college when I was supposed to come to Louisville. So, you know what I'm saying? It was big for me and my family being able to come out and see me represent and things like that. They haven't seen me play in Louisville in a long time, so it was big for me, man, to be out there and play in front of the home team.
Do you know how many family members you had out here, like final count?
Yeah, it was probably about 15.
Nice. And then Trez, could you just take us through the second half for you? Like it seemed like you're getting stronger as the game kept going. Was that something that you feel like having a full season of playing of this past season versus that last TBT you're coming off the injury? Can you kind of feel a difference out there?
Most definitely, man. I'm a completely different player than I was last year. My first initial 5-on-5 organized basketball was TBT right after ACL and meniscus surgery, and I know I wasn't in the best of shape. We did, some special things and was able to push it to as far as we can go. You feel me? But I know me as a player, I ran out of gas because I know the type of player that I am. So I wasn't fully conditioned and back to that heavy amount of minutes you're playing in a short period of days. That was my first time actually doing it since the injury. But it showed me something, and it opened me up a lot of doors of opportunity, man. And I was able to go and prolong my career playing in Australia, China, and Puerto Rico. So.
You guys come from such a wide range of times, either here or wherever your college playing time was, and yet it seems like there's such good chemistry. You're all joking with each other regardless. What's it been like just to hang out with this group?
I think it's been great, man, because at the end of the day, man, Louisville stands on principle of, being a family. It's more so not slogan, L1C4. That's one of the things that, this foundation of not just basketball, but just being a Louisville fan, just being a Louisville Cardinal in general, that's what it stands for, man. So it's always Louisville first, Cardinals forever. So once you're a Cardinal one time, you're one forever. So that's what it kind of stands for, and you just see it in any genre, any generation that you want to look at as far as the Louisville basketball team. And you got a plenty of years to look between the guys that been here. Me and Luke were actually teammates. Scrubb was guys after us. We got some of the younger fellas who was, after Scrubb, So at the end of the day, it just goes to show you that, playing for this playing for this city, playing for this school, playing for this, atmosphere in general, man. Once you do it, you're always gonna be family.
Luke, Ray wasn't with the team today. Is he going to be playing in this tournament? Because I didn't see him at practice either earlier in the week. what's kind of the situation?
Ray practiced one day with us and had a back strain, and he's not going to be out a long time, but unfortunately, this tournament happens pretty quick, so
Yeah.
Ray will not be back with us. Disappointing, but he's going to get healthy quick. He's probably 3 or 4 weeks away from being full go, but all these guys have big-time seasons coming up. You know, they're all still playing, so that's priority number one, is that he's healthy and ready to go.
Luke, you preached communication a lot in the open practice that we saw, but when you saw your squad today, kind of actually in game setting, what did you notice from them and what did you like?
Outside of that last couple minutes before the Elam ending, I thought was really good. I thought there were some correctable things and us kind of giving them too many opportunities because we're not communicating, get back in transition defense. But overall, you know, how could you not be happy? You know, that's a good team. Again, we just played a bunch of ACC starters, Ole Miss, guys that were player of the year. I mean, that was a good team. So we feel good, stuff we want to continue to improve on, and we just need our biggest voices on this team to keep driving us in the right direction. Communication was good, but we're going to get better.
You guys were hyping up the fans the entire game. What was it like playing in front of that atmosphere today?
I mean, this is what I thrive off of, man. This is what I kind of gets me going, gets my motor revving. I mean, just to come in here and, like I said, to be able to play in a place where you spent a lot of your life growing up as a young man, turning into an adult man, and just being able to come back here and see the fans still pile out in older arena where it has a lot of different memories for different fans, different ages. So just to see them come out in a summer's time and spend their money and actually pile up in Freedom Hall and cheer us on, man, it's a blessing, man. So just to be able to be out there, for me, it's amazing. I experienced a little bit of it last year, like I said, coming off of injury. I experienced it when I was sitting on the side as a fan, and now this is my second year of just being a part of it as a player, and I can't, think of no other better place than to do it than here.
He got fired up because he had more dunks today than he had all week.
I told him, man, I don't dump the ball in practice and stuff like that, man. I'm 31 now. I got 2 kids, man. Yeah, I get up when it's time for it, when it, game time, stuff like that. But practice is still 2 points to me.
That first one was a little bit of Final Four feel to it when you had that breakaway. That was
Really? I think that was probably one of the worst ones. One of the worst ones. I felt like I ain't get high off the ground at all.
it wasn't as high.
Yeah, I swear, I didn't feel like I got off the ground at anything. It was just more the 7'5" wingspan, arm dunk.
How much of a difference does the new guys like Jay and David Sloan and all them, how much of a difference do they make?
It's a huge difference. I mean, I've said this plenty of times, but we had a great foundation set in year 1 and year 2, and you learn something from every year. We need to bring in probably a little bit of youth and some dynamic guards, some physical guards that were next level athleticism. I think we did that. We were really blessed to get David Sloan, who's a Louisville guy, but just all these guys have some kind of next level tie, I would say. So I think we needed to get our depth together. And again, that was a huge priority for us. Everybody wants to play 36 minutes, but the idea is we're trying to win 6 games, and having the freshest guys at the end of the game, that benefits us big. And I think everybody's probably going to look at it and say they want to play more, but we built this team the way we did for a purpose, and we're going to use our depth in every game.
Coach, is the entire roster we saw today going to be available tomorrow, or is someone ever coming to Detroit tomorrow?
Damn, ask the person with a commitment in Detroit. Don't ask Coach. I'm trying to throw no shot while I'm sitting up here. Ask me, brother. Yes, I will be back, brother. I'm going to play in Detroit, and I will be back tomorrow. Ask me. Don't ask Coach. I'm the one that has that prior commitment, brother. So, yes, I will be playing Big 3 at 3 o'clock, and I'll be on the PJ back here to play at 7. There you go.
Montrezl's a different guy.
Come on, man. You ain't got to throw me under the bus. I'm sitting right here, brother. You can ask me. You can ask me. I'll be back. Yes, sir. I'll be back here at 7 o'clock tomorrow, same time.
Any other questions? Okay, thanks, guys.
Yes, sir.